up, Royals? Welcome to Tonitra's Garden. I am super excited today because we are going to start on our cut flower garden project. So if you're new here, I wanted to start, I done got caught on this plant. I wanted to start a small cut flower garden, very small, just like a sliver of in-ground space, just to kind of experiment with cut flowers. So let me show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so excuse my toasted garden. We are in San Antonio, Texas, zone 8B, and this is what this side of the garden is looking like. It's time to pull these things out and get ready for fall, but don't mind that. We're gonna swoop right over here. So I have this small sliver of open, I guess, in-ground space. Let me come over here. So this small area along the end of this concrete garage, I wanted to add a small cut flower garden here. My plan is get in here and pull these weeds up. I was going to put cardboard down to suppress the weeds, but I don't know if I should put cardboard down because I kind of want to sow pretty heavy, I guess, and I just don't know if the cardboard is going to break down quick enough for these seedlings to get to the actual soil. And I know that you put soil on top of the cardboard, but I'm trying to stay on a budget. I don't really want to spend any more money on soils and amendments. So I just want to plant directly into my native soil. So I'm probably not going to do the cardboard method. What I think I'm going to do instead is just kind of till the soil a little bit, add some amendments, and just kind of keep an eye on the weeds. I don't feel like the weeds get too crazy in this area, but they might start to grow crazy if I am amending the area. So I just kind of want to experiment with it and see how it goes. I don't mind having like weeds and stuff in between my flowers. So, hey, Allie girl. Hey girl, you saying good morning? Good morning. Look at this glorious Mexican petunia. So pretty. Hi, ma'am. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start tilling up the soil just a bit, just so that I could get some amendments in there and see how hard the ground is. I'm just going to use a shovel, and then after that I'm going to try to sow some I think it's called moonflower in a grow bag, because I really want to get that going. It's growing super fast. I think it's ready to get out from underneath the grow lights. It's a vining plant, so it needs to be planted. So we're gonna try to work on this project first and then move on to putting the moonflower into a grow bag. Okay, let's do it. So this soil or ground is very, very hard. It's been hot all summer and I haven't really watered over here, so I did have to spray a little bit of water just to kind of soften it up. It didn't do a whole lot, but it helped a little bit. I am out of breath. So I would say this is about almost 2 feet of growing space wide, and maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 feet long. So 2 by 9 maybe. I don't know, that's just a rough estimate. Okay, so I had to stop for a quick water break so that I don't overheat. It is only 10 o'clock and I am just drenching sweat, so I do apologize for all the sweaty videos lately. It's still summer, so we're just rolling with it. As far as we've gotten, I'm gonna go ahead and add a top layer of peat moss to the top of the soil. Get down, girl. But first, I'm gonna add a little bit of fertilizer, and then I'm gonna put the peat moss on top. I can't even think right now. I'm gonna put some fertilizer over top of this, mix it in. I might do a little bit of worm castings, and then I'm gonna put peat moss on top of that. So today I'm just gonna do the groundwork. I'm still trying to harden off my seedlings. I do have a few, but that's what I'm gonna do today. Once the seedlings are hardened off, I can go ahead and plant them in, but I just want to get the soil prepped and ready to go. So here I'm just adding azomite to the soil. These are just trace minerals. I don't know how great my soil is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add this in just to be So here we have some worm castings. I'm gonna go ahead and add this in. I don't have compost, and I don't know if, I want compost. The mushroom compost that I get from the nursery is pretty woody and still has a lot of large chunks, so I don't know if that's the greatest for this cut flower garden. So we're gonna add in worm castings. And I have this tomato and garden fertilizer that I'm not too crazy about, but we're just gonna use it in this in-ground garden bed because I just want to get rid of it. So we'll see how it fertilizes. We'll see how it does. Okay, so I layered about 3 inches of peat moss on top of the native soil. And so what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little bit of fertilizer on top and worm castings. And I'm gonna go ahead and sow these zinnias that I already have outdoors and see how they do. And then I'll be hardening off the other flowers that I have inside under grow lights to get ready to come out here. And I'm gonna try my best to layer them from the tallest flower to the shortest flower so that the zinnias aren't blocking my shorter cut flower varieties. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna sow a couple of zinnias today. Woo! So here are my zinnias that I've had outdoors. They're getting pretty leggy, so I just want to get these out of here. They already have their first true leaves. Hopefully when I wake up in the morning, they're not eaten by roly-polies. Okay, so we've got about 20 zinnias in this small, maybe this is about 3 feet of space. So we packed them pretty tight. I want to see how they're gonna do. So this little patch is my experiment patch. I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and water these in with fish emulsion, and yeah, we're gonna just water this side and I'm gonna leave the other side until I'm ready to plant my seedlings that I have indoors. And this is a polar bear mix. I'm not sure where I got those seeds from, but that's like a mixture of white and yellow zinnias, so those should be really pretty. And I'm actually going to use my watering can because this can has a very, I guess it's like a light spray that I feel like will do well on these. So let's see. Woo, that was a lot of work. Okay, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I wanted to get to planting the moonflower, but I might have to push that back till tomorrow because this was a lot of work for this morning. It's super hot out here, so we'll do that in another video. I hope that this video, this little cut flower project, is helpful. Continue to follow me, subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can follow this small little cut flower journey with me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.